Hey, how's it going everyone? This is your boy JKEYE inDEPTH, and this is my official review on Dragon Ball Super episode 71. Oh man, okay, so Goku is dead, guys. In the first beginning of the episode, it showed Goku actually dying. It foreshadowed him dying with a single blow, and he falls and collapses to the ground. Goku is dead. Okay, now and then it breaks into the episode. It's showing that Goku is standing using his meditation, I guess, channeling his ki so he can sense the presence of others. So he's on high alert on sensing somebody that's trying to sneak up on him, which I thought was kind of peculiar in the episode, but whatever. So as he's doing this in his front yard, and the clothes are blowing in the wind, his hair is blowing in the wind, and you know, we got a little crappy little animation going on, but it still gets better. Now, during that aspect of the scene, Chi-Chi came in and was like, hey Goku, come eat. And you know, Goku, he went to go eat, but he was acting very peculiar because even Goku, you know, when he eats, but he wasn't really eating. So he actually like take each grain of rice and just put in his mouth, and he was still focusing on ki, trying to sense somebody. He even got so good at sensing, he sensed 3 roaches on the behind the refrigerator and then told Chi-Chi about it. And Chi-Chi was like, why are you talking about roaches? We're eating. Chi-Chi sends him on an errand, get some more groceries, and he's still doing his ki sense. So by him doing the ki sense, he's closing his eyes, looking for somebody to attack him, but he's trying to be on high alert. And also, I guess that will behavior strike something into Goten, because Goten went to Gohan about it, and Gohan and Goten were actually trailing Goku for a while as he was doing his little adventures, you know, walking through his day-to-day life and on high alert. So he had his eyes closed the whole time, went into some freaking Victoria's Secret stuff. After that, he went straight into traffic, and then Bulma crashed into him, and then Bulma tried to hit him, and then he dodged because he's been training. So he dodged Bulma's hit, and that was very weird to Gohan and Goten as they were watching that. They were like, what? Goku never dodges Bulma's hits. What's going on? He must be up to something. And then actually it shows a cutscene. Vegeta and Whis fighting. Now, when that was happening, Vegeta was training with Whis, you know, the usual non-Super Saiyan Blue, just base form and not really hitting Whis. So I don't know what call it training that is, but yeah, he's basically trying to land a hit on Whis and it's not happening. Now, Beerus comes up and interrupts, and it's like, where's Goku? Why isn't he training with you? He's the top fighter of the Universe 7, and, you know, that struck a nerve with Vegeta. He's like, top fighter of Universe 7? Beerus actually instructed Whis to go get Goku and train him, but Whis was like, okay, I will. And then Beerus went away, and then Vegeta sensed that Whis wasn't really too concerned about training Goku, and actually caught a hint that maybe Goku was actually training on Earth, which he kind of was, but kind of wasn't. But you know, whatever. And then Vegeta wanted on some of that special training too, but you know, Whis was like, well, you have to do 100 more reps, so you can get the special training that Goku's doing, which I guess later in the episode foreshadowing him dying. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so now back to the scene when Goku and Bulma. So Gohan and Goten were watching that scene progress, and actually was like, well, we're concerned about our father, so how about we actually invite him over for dinner or something, and we all have a dinner so we can keep an eye on him. And then that would happen, and Goku actually was eating regularly, but his senses were still on high alert. And Gohan and Goten confronted them after dinner to see what was going on with him, and he actually told them that somebody is after his life. Not just anybody, folks. It was Hit. I was like, oh my god, so Hit is actually like playing to kill Goku. And then by that aspect, they actually showed a cutscene of Hit back into his universe doing his little Hit jobs. He gets like a little diamond square thing, and it pops up with a picture of who he needs to kill, and he goes and kills him. But this is peculiar, like his time shift thing looks like a little bit different. It's like it's holding time. Usually it's supposed to be like for 3 or 4 or 5 milliseconds, right? Man, it's like he's taking full length minutes. He's walking as he's freezing everybody to get to his target, which was this fat freaking boss dude. And then once he did, he killed him with one hit. And it wasn't even like a hit. It was like a encaved hit. Like his chest caved in, and it didn't even like he hit him really. But now they skip back to the scene of Goku explaining that hit was going to kill him, and then Goku and Goten is fearing for his life and everything. So they try to stick by him as best they can, and then Piccolo comes in the mix, and then Piccolo was like, "Gohan, you can't hide anything from me. I know something's wrong. You've been acting strange all day." So Gohan actually told him, and then he was like, "What? Who's after him? Hit? Oh no, we need to find him." And then actually Hit came into the earth, and Goku immediately sensed him. Because he's been doing all that sensing training through the whole episode, immediately sensed him and then flew off into a canyon or whatever, and then they have their showdown, okay? Well, whatever you want to call it, of a showdown. So Goku lands there in the spot and actually went Super Saiyan Blue instantly, okay? So he was not playing no games with Hit. Sensing him, he was thinking he was over there behind the rock when actually Hit was behind him the whole time. And then Goku was like, not a lot of people can sneak up behind me like that when I'm in this form. You must have been doing some training. And then Hit was like, well, Goku was like, well, aren't you gonna strike? And then Hit was like, I don't strike behind the back. I like to see somebody's face to face. It's gonna be a single punch to the chest. You're dead. Yeah, so that's how I roll. So you need to turn around, Goku, right now. Goku slowly turned around. So series of combos, and it was going right through him. It was like phasing right through him. I don't even think it's an after image at this point. I don't think he's necessarily there in that position because of his time jump thing. So I don't even think he's there. I think he's either there but like dodging somehow. But yeah, he's not there because it's going right through him. He even held it in his freaking face for a little minute. So yeah, so that's what happened. And then Goku, I thought actually it was going to be a longer fight than that. Man, that jump was 2 seconds because Hit extended his arm. Not only Goku was like 5-10 feet away, he was like, he can't punch me there. And Goku was so naive that he thinks that he can't get punched from right there. Man, Hit through the punch. The force of the punch, the sheer force encaved his chest, and Goku died instantly on the ground. Okay, I'm not really too hurt about this because everybody dies in Dragon Ball and they can get wished back. So I'm not too distraught about it. It's just the fact that he went down so easily that kind of made me upset a little bit. But whatever. Now when that happened, Hit actually said he was gonna come back to get his body after they get done finishing his grave, whatever that means, because in his cutscene they actually show him with a whole bunch of, I didn't know what it was, little statues with little horns, but honestly they might be just grave and headstones, and then he buries them there in a little graveyard thing. Now I want to get a little bit in depth. When the universe tournament, Hit was supposed to win the actual cube thing, and I guess he still attained it somehow with negotiating with Champa. I don't remember the details, but that's the only way I can think that's how he's traveling through each universes, because it doesn't make sense. And now I actually understand why he wanted it in the first place. With that capability in his profession, he can do assassinations in different universes. He's not limited to his universe now, as we can see in this episode clearly. Obviously his intel that sends him who to kill is greater than what it needs to be. Honestly, it's greater than his universal hits. So he's going to be going to universe to universe doing these hits. Now after that, honestly, Goten went out and cried and screeched, and then cut. Next episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 72. Alright, so if you like this video and you liked how I explain it, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. What are you doing, man? And leg it.